Hey guys, so we just recently closed this deal up in Everett and I was super pumped about it from the beginning. I want to tell you about it. Now I like this deal because it presented as a very simple value add fourplex. So here's what I originally presented to my client. Purchase price is going to be $800,000. Renovation, the rehab, $20,000, and we're gonna have recurring $1,588 a month in expenses. Now we had 2 vacancies at acquisition, and it's kind of a good thing so that we could get them to market rent immediately without needing to raise the rent. And since we aren't allowed to raise rent right now, I really liked that fact about this property. But that put us at a negative $2,200 a month cash flow right at the beginning, so it really put the pressure on to get those units rented. Okay, so that's what I suggested, and we went ahead and made an offer with conventional financing, $200,000 down, standard lease review, standard property inspection, all that good stuff. At inspection, we found a few major items, okay? Some of the siding needs to be repaired and replaced. Some of the decks and railings needed to be replaced or secured. We had a couple failing appliances, including 2 leaking dishwashers that required the subfloor to be replaced in both of those units. With all of that, we asked for $15,000 credit, and ultimately with some back and forth, we agreed to an $8,500 seller credit to my buyer. Okay, now we had estimated a $20,000 rehab budget anyway, and we were still within the budget with all of those repairs. So the credit was just like a little bonus, so that was fun. So we closed the deal and we got those units up on the market immediately. Okay, now timing wasn't great for those units and for leasing because we closed on November 5th, 2020, but the team made it happen. We were super flexible with showings and we pushed the application process as fast as we could, and we got those units rented by December 1st. At closing, we created the scope of work and we got to work straight away. So those were kind of happening simultaneously. We leased out both units and got to work both at the same time. Now, nothing ever goes perfectly, so when we ripped up the floor to replace that subfloor I mentioned, we found that the base cabinets were also all moldy and falling apart underneath, so we had to replace all the base cabinets, which meant we had to also replace the cabinet. Fortunately, the team was able to reduce the cost on the other unit subfloor, okay, because the subfloor wasn't so bad, so we just dried it out, and then we were able to keep the project within the original budget. So with these 2 units filled, we've completed phase 1 of the project, which results in a positive cash flow currently of $286 a month. Okay, so we were negative 22, now we're positive 286. Once Governor Inslee lets us get back to business, we'll be able to increase the rent on the other 2 units up to market rent, which will result in a positive cash flow of about $1,000 per month. So that's our plan. At Performa, this deal is a 5.4 cap rate and a 6% cash on cash return. I'll list out all the key figures and stuff below if you're interested in any of the other metrics that people are interested in. But okay, I knew this deal would be a very simple and straightforward value add project. The location is great with easy freeway and bus line access. The unit configuration is like perfect. There's plenty of parking off street and on street. Is a quieter neighborhood up in Everett. And these are always the things that I look for and that I recommend to my clients. Okay, the returns are not spectacular initially, but we are confident that the asset will maintain a low vacancy, low expenses, and quality tenants. And those factors will contribute to a higher return over the long run. If you have any questions on this or another deal that you're looking at, all of our contact details are here. Thanks for watching.